Hey everyone, welcome back to another World of Warships Blitz video. So, I need to start running up the British battleship line. I've kind of covered everything else except for the Schlieffen line, but I figured it's time to start working on British battleships now that I'm not running into negatives on my silver. And I can pick up some of the other ships here. But I figured today we'll show off the quote-unquote peak of the British battleship line, the Conqueror. You know, even back when I ground out this line, it was a bit of a rough grind, but I didn't know what I know now. So I think I could probably grind out this line a little bit easier now. The test will become one night when I get Lion and try that one out again. But Conqueror itself, it's not the worst battleship at the tier, but it certainly is far from good. Now, that being said, it's capable of massive amounts of damage. It's got great DPM with its rapid reload. And even with my goofy-ass build I've got on this thing, it can dish out some punishment. So anyways, let's talk about the base stats to start. 61,000 and a half hit points. That's what I'm rolling with my build. Your Citadel protection, 12.5%. And your damage reduction of 13.5. Not very high marks for your quote-unquote armor layout. Fire and flooding resistance, only 15%. Even your torpedo damage reduction, under 20%. It's a little rough. And, just to do some comparisons here real quick. So, Conqueror or Montana. Montana's it's not the sturdiest battleship out there, but it's decent. Look at Montana's got better survivability all around. Conqueror and Louisiana. That's, I hate to say it, that's your best gauge of, or your closest thing in survivability. At least Conqueror's got a little bit better Citadel protection than Louisiana, but that's where you're about running with these ships. Is you've got like Louisiana levels of protection. And then last but not least, the St. Vincent line, which is by far the best battleship line in the game, in my opinion. Now you're a little bit better armored than a St. Vincent, but St. Vincent with its turret layout is a whole different play style. And the big thing there is, look at the surface detection on the base values here. Conqueror, what is that? A kilometer and a half higher surface detection, so it can be a little rough. Going back into its base stats, though, maneuverability is an issue with this ship, and I don't recommend the legendary mod, and we'll go over that here in a second. But the build as I have it, we can hit 28 knots. Time to full speeds, almost 27 seconds. So it's very sluggish. The max traverse speed, 4.4 degrees a second. And the turn time. I mean, if you remember when we were just looking at the Montana comparisons, it's slightly less maneuverable than Montana. Which kind of really sucks for this ship. The main guns are pretty damn good, though. You got these 419s with just a hair over 20-second reload with my build, 15.17 kilometer range. You got a very nice HE damage, 1500 alpha for an HE shell with a 19% fire chance. Really nice. You delete DDs with that if you can hit them. And not to be slept on, the main battery AP damage of just a hair over 1900 for your alpha per shell. Really surprisingly strong armor piercing with this ship. So don't sleep on it. My general rule of thumb, the way I've got things set up, is basically anything over, say, 10 kilometers, 10 kilometers, I'm firing HE at it. I try to go to AP at anything under that. Unless it's a destroyer, then you're going to be wanting HE loaded. So it can be tricky at times, and you'll see in the gameplay where I kind of like forgot a couple times to switch armor type or ammo types. The secondaries, 6 kilometer range. They're there. They're okay. Your base AA kind of really sucks in the grand scheme of things. Now you got a nice range on the AA, but you know, like I said, it kind of sucks. And even running this build that I have here with the surface detection mod on here, almost 10.5 kilometer surface detection, which really makes this ship rough to play. Let's go into the elite bonus here. You know, this is a no-brainer here. Get some extra traverse speed on the main guns. Drop the reload time a little bit. You know, you got a rapid reload too, which is pretty nice. The legendary mod, in my opinion, not worth it. Doesn't really do anything for the ship. Now, this is a very old build because I don't bring the ship out very often. Honestly, I should be going main battery mod 3 here. I can't even tell you what I was thinking when I built this ship up and put extra traverse speed on it. I don't know. I threw steering on here instead of acceleration. Just trying to give it a little extra wiggle room since I want surface detection on this thing, and I want to try to keep my surface detection as low as possible. Where is the... That's the other thing here. The legendary mod's in the 3rd slot. You know, I want the surface detection down, so that's just me, though. You know, I could get my surface detection down even lower if I was running high-grade coal. So that's totally 100% viable there. Just real quick, having my main gun traverse speed on there. Yeah, 5.78 degrees a second. Much better running dispersion on there. So, like I said, that's a discrepancy on my part. Something I need to go back and fix. But for right now, for this gameplay, what you see is what you get. I had the turret traverse on it. I did buy the historical camo for it. Give a little extra range, a little bit better dispersion. I'd rather have surface detection or some extra traverse speed instead of torpedo damage reduction, but it is what it is. Commander-wise, I was just using this ship to level up Nelson. And as you can see, I don't even have Nelson spec'd out for this ship at all. You know, I'm not giving it the extra rapid reload. I'm not running master reloader on it. If you're serious about this line, you want those skills. So like I said, make sure you're running those skills instead of what I'm doing here. As soon as I get some more XP on Nelson, he's going to come off this one, and I'm not sure who I'm moving over to it. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really hurt the ship the way I have it built. You just got to be real careful about it. So, you know, I know talking to Sly, he's been running Tovey on his with the armor, the APCS Plus, totally viable. A normal commander works just fine on this ship as well. And I think I pretty much touched on everything. So I've got an interesting gameplay. Unfortunately, it's a loss, but it's like a 135k game in this ship. So you can see, and I've dealt with everything in this one. Battleships, cruisers, destroyers that are relatively close in range. So you kind of get to see everything. The game doesn't go well, and I might have been crying a little bit during it. But, you know, it is what it is. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you learned something about the ship from it. And like I said, we're going to be going over the British battleship line now. And I'm going to come back to this and spec this one out right with a proper commander for it. And we'll see what we can really do with it. So, yeah, bear in mind, I'm running this kind of crappy build with Nelson on this ship. And the next time we get to it, we're going to be running something better. So enjoy the gameplay, and here it is. Oh, we got Midway, Conqueror, Montana, Yamato, Minotaur, Summer, Shimakaze, and Han and Sea's Domination. Not terrible matchmaking for this ship. Interesting. Interesting. So, Conqueror is going to come preloaded with HE. Even better, we got the Z-52 and Des Moines on our side. So, if we can get by Des Moines, at least we got some AA cover to work with. Z-52's waking up. Nice. That's not bad. Midway and a Delaware on our team. Huh. We'll come back here, Montana or Des Moines. So right now, I'm just looking to score an easy hit on whether it's our destroyer that's just smoking up. Alright. I'm going to leave the HE loaded for right now, just in case that destroyer pops up. Well, that's Minotaur. Ooh. That's a alright, there's what I wanted to see right there. Shimakaze.
The situation is under control.
Alright, Shimakaze's out there, so we're going to swap to AP.
Our team captured the area. Good job.
Because the AP really does work with this ship. Boy, I really want to take care of that aircraft carrier.
Torpedoes.
He's going to turn broadside? I believe he is. That's British AP on a Minotaur. Very nice. Oh, look at you. Well, I can't resist that. I'm sorry. Cannot resist. Shimakaze's flipping around and going to be swinging around the map on us. If they're swinging, yeah, there he is. Thought he'd be swinging around more. We're going to rapid reload up and see if we can get this damn aircraft carrier out of the game. And then we got to go take care of that Conqueror. Hit the brakes. We're going to be turning around here in a second. We don't have any caps, though. That's troubling. Alright. If that would have flooded me, I'd have been crying right now. And I also know there's a Summers in front of me somewhere, so I gotta be real careful. So we're gonna hit the brakes again. There's Summers, okay. Load the HE. Get ready to rapid reload down. The Summers, I think, is going to come around far enough. Maybe. Where's Shimakaze is? Somebody is.
Fast reload activated.
Pop that rapid reload now and keep backing up. Oh, I should have led more. That's all on me. Alright, so he's turning out. Give it a second here.
Enemy torpedo spotted.
Damn it. Alright, Summers is over here. Who's he got left? Montana and Yamato. Oh. Hello, little destroyer.
Enemy team captured the area. Enemy ship destroyed.
Okay. We got this.
We're under attack.
If he can catch B cap, alright, we gotta take out Montana first. And I forgot to switch to AP. Although it's a nice citadel. Come on, dude. Get B.
Capture area B.
Get your Delaware into the cap, sir.
We're hit. We hit the enemy.
Alright. Let's see what we can do here.
Enemy team is about to win. Good job. Torpedoes. Target penetrated.
Oh, I forgot about Shimakaze. Whoa!
Situation.
I got a heel coming back up.
Enemy
That
heavily
British AP. British AP is not to be messed around with. 24 seconds left. Basically have this shot.
Nice shot.
135k loss. But, I mean, it kind of shows a little bit what the ship can be capable of doing. It's not a terrible ship. It just needs some help. It needs a little love, that's all. I mean, we got 5 citadels. One was HE, but the rest were AP citadels. You know, barely any fire damage whatsoever. Yeah, like I said, it's a very strong ship if played properly. I mean, didn't get a lot of help either. So, any of my viewers are in this game, sorry, but I gotta, you know, I'm gonna point a few fingers here. A 21k Midway, 23k Vermont. Granted, you know, they didn't get a ton of help, I'm sure, on that side. You know, things didn't work out very well for us, so it is what it is, you know. But yeah, Conqueror, guys, it's okay. It's not terrible, but, you know, as we went over in the intro, I pointed out some things that needs to be improved with it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.